Coming at you live from 801. Let's boogie. Alright, y'all. So, we coming back, baby. We coming back. Week 4. Big time. Big time bounce back. I'm telling you, I only had 3 right last time. I'm going to have way more than 3. Hopefully more than 4. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to have a good week. But if not, I'm going to have a good time anyways, baby. Broncos versus Jets. That's a snoozer. That's a snoozer on Thursday Night Football. This is probably one of the only games. I'm a big NFL guy. So, the fact that I would rather watch probably pickleball over this football game is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So, Broncos versus Jets. Honestly, you're going to face a Jets team that's one of the worst teams in the league. And then a banged-up Broncos team. I'm still going to take the Broncos. The Broncos -1. That's the spread on this game. So Broncos -1. I'm probably not going to watch this game 1,000% just because it's a snoozer, bro. Browns versus Cowboys. Browns got the +4.5 on the Cowboys. I'm going to go ahead and take that spread. I'm going to take the spread. When in doubt, take the spread. I'm going to go with my guy OBJ. My guy's my fantasy wide receiver. Hopefully you ball out sometime, bro. I know you balled out against the Bengals, but anybody can ball out against the Bengals. I mean, anybody can ball out against the Cowboys too. So I just think it's going to be controlled by the running game. The Cowboys, you know, they got away from Zeke last game. We're going to see if it becomes a pattern, because if it does, that's going to be a problem, bro. You can't just be passing it to Zeke all the time. The dude needs to be fed, baby. Feed the beast. Lions +2 on the Steelers. Man, this is a scary game, bro, to be honest. Titans got coronavirus in the damn fucking facility, baby. And you know what that means. Oh, we shutting it down. Yeah. Homeboys ain't even practicing this week. And they gonna come out here and expect to get it done on Sunday? Doubt it. Doubt it. I'll take the Steelers. Take the Steelers -2. They might get mollywopped because, like I said, you ain't practicing for the week. The only person that it may be good for is Derrick Henry, because Derrick Henry's a man-child, and he needs his body for game day because he's a Mack truck, baby. But other than that, man, I'll still take the Steelers. They're brawling. Titans, you know, they're solid, but, you know, without practice, talking about practice. Yeah, I'm talking about practice. Steelers. Lions +4 on the Saints. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm one of those Drew Brees haters right now. Right now, I love Drew Brees. He's gonna go to the Hall of Fame. Not getting it done. And to be honest, Lions have lost some very close games. I'm gonna take the Lions +4. I don't know if they'll win, but even if they don't win, they'll definitely cover that, you know, +4. So I'm gonna take the Lions +4. Vikings +3.5 on the Texans. Right now, the Texans have been playing some solid teams. You had them playing against the Ravens, Chiefs, and the Steelers. Probably one of the 3 best teams in the leagues right now. And you know, they're desperate for a win. I'm gonna take Texans -3.5 on the Vikings. And you know, the Vikings, I don't know if they're in it this year. I know they have the best dances. They have the best dances out of all the receivers, but that ain't a vibe, baby. Ain't a vibe if you're trying to get a dub. Bears +2.5 on the Colts. I don't know how Bears keep squeaking it out, but they keep coming back and they keep getting these dubs. But I'll go ahead and take the Colts. I'm still not a believer, man. When you gotta bench your QBs, man, I just think if you got 2 QBs, you got none. You got none, son. So I'm gonna go with the Colts -2.5. I believe they have a better team. We'll see if they can get some scores. I know Tariq Cohen is out for the year, so sad day for the Bears. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts -2.5. Chargers +7 on the Bucks. I don't know. The Chargers are one of those weird teams that let you down on some opponents that are trash, and then they play up to their competition. Because look at the Chiefs. And I think they got the recipe to at least slow down Tom Brady. So I'm gonna take the Chargers +7. That's a huge spread. So I'm gonna take the Chargers +7. They haven't been getting blown out. They lose disappointing games, but they haven't been blown out. So Chargers +7. Washington +13 on the Ravens. I know there's a huge spread, man, but I think the Ravens coming off an embarrassing loss. I think Lamar Jackson has more to prove than anything. Take the Ravens -13. They're gonna mollywop the Washington football team, and it's gonna be a snoozer early. So Ravens -13. Panthers +3.5 on the Cardinals. I know the Cardinals let me down on my spread last week. I don't think it's gonna happen again. I'm gonna take the Cardinals -3.5. I just don't think with Christian McCaffrey there, I don't think they're going to win too many games as of right now. I know they beat the Chargers, but Chargers, like I said, love to let people down. So I'm going to go Cardinals -3.5. Jaguars +3 on the Bengals. This is one of those games that's up in the air, in doubt. Both teams are, bottom tier. But both teams are kind of unpredictable. When in doubt, take the points. I'm going to take the Jaguars +3. I know DJ Chark comes back, makes a big difference on that offense. I love Joe Burrow, but I just don't think, if you haven't gotten a win yet on these close games, he's going to take a lot of growing pains this year. But he looks really, really good. But I'll take the points when in doubt. Dolphins +6.5 on the Seahawks. This one is actually going to be, it's a little scary to be honest, because Seahawks, traditionally, they don't blow teams out. But this year, they're letting Russ cook. There was the hashtag, what was that? The hashtag, let Russ cook. Now, so I'm going to take the Seahawks -6.5. I think they cover more than a touchdown against the Dolphins. Giants +13 on Rams. These are huge spreads, bro. Like, Giants, that's huge spreads by their division. Giants is +13 and Washington is +13 because their division is booty cheeks. So I'm gonna take the Rams -13. That's a huge spread, but the Giants is, they're not showing anything that's nice. That's not showing anything that's solid. They got mollywopped, so I'm gonna take the Rams. Raiders +3. On the Bills. Bills haven't been covering spreads. They've been winning very close games, but they haven't been covering spreads. But in this case, this scenario, I think the Bills coming off a big win against the Rams, an undefeated Rams team. I'm going to take the Bills -3. I think they cover this spread, but, like, he's another guy that doesn't really like to cover spreads either. So Josh Allen, He wins you football games in real life, but doesn't really cover spreads betting. So, I don't know. Take a grain of salt with that one. I'm going to take the Bills -3. Patriots +7 on the Chiefs. Chiefs just came off a big win. And, I know they're balling. Probably the best team in the NFL. But the Patriots and Bill Belichick know how to slow down high-powered offenses. At least a little bit. The Patriots, they run the ball really good. I'm gonna take the Patriots +7. That's the way you keep the ball out of Mahomes' hands. That's your only option in at least slowing these guys down and hopefully squeaking out with the win. Is just running it down their throats. But you also have to be up. So I believe in Cam. I'm gonna take the Patriots +7. Eagles +7 on the 49ers. I'm going to take the Niners, man. The Eagles look like trash. And plus, Niners finally get Debo back. Another receiver in the receiving core that was, empty. I know Ayuk stepped up, but, the system is, Kyle Shanahan is just so solid that I just don't see the Eagles matching up. They have some problems with their O-line. They have problems everywhere. They haven't won a game for a reason. So I'm going to take the Niners -7 on the Eagles. Falcons +7.5 on the Packers. Yo, I know the Falcons are the most choking team in the league, but they don't get blown out, bro. Like a +7.5 against a Packers team that is hot right now. I just think it's an easy bet to go with the Falcons +7.5. They don't really get blown out. If anything, they choke at the end, or like they'll lead the whole game and then lose on the game-winning drive. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Falcons plus 7.5. Don't think they'll win, but I'll take the spread. I'll take the points when it's there. So the lock for me, I think this one's a pretty easy one, especially if the Titans are not practicing. I'll take the Steelers -2. If that's the game, if that game is even played, I'm gonna take the Steelers -2. I think that's gonna be the lock of the week. Like, share, subscribe, come and join the team, baby. Love you.